Hello? I can hear me, so I guess that means things are good. Anyway, hello. We're kind of lucky that the stream even started up today. Because, I built my own PC. It's solid as a rock. It's been running for like weeks and weeks and weeks. And then, today, 15 minutes before stream starts, I'm like, all right, time to get everything set up. Right click the desktop to change the resolution to 1080p because, of course, I run 1200p like any sane person would do. 16 by 10, best aspect ratio. But I have to do 16 by 9 for streaming, right? So change the resolution and the desktop crashes. You know how Explorer.exe can crash without taking your computer out with it? Well, that happened. And once that happened, it's like, great. Now half of my system tray buttons aren't there. Everything's kind of in a state of limbo. So restart and, oh, wouldn't you know, it won't let me restart until I update. So 3 restarts later, it updates, and then OBS needs an update too. And it's like, well, okay, I've already wrecked stability, so might as well update that too because I've been having issues with OBS not saving things, so might as well. And then Twitch was like, nah, you don't get 360p today. And I'm like, you want to bet? So I restart this stream like 5 times until it finally shows up. So, and now here we are. Yes. Also, I am very tired today, and I still have to do. Well, I don't have to do, but I still have to do 2 M+ runs on my Warcraft character just to get the last vault slot unlocked, and just Warcraft things. So we'll see how long we go. All right, that's basically it. The game says we've been playing for 6 hours, 13 minutes. Probably some of that is pause time, sitting around, just loafing. We've done 15% regular puzzles, 8% secret puzzles, none of the golden gates, 17% of hidden labs, and 17% of glowy things. Which I think we have done everything we have found so far. Beep boop. And I'm sure, in fact, I'm positive there was something else that, oh, yes, I remember now. For whatever reason, I don't know when this changed. Maybe it's always been this way. I know why, if it did change, but apparently when they upload these to YouTube, that is so colorful. There's so much color movement that even the simple act of walking forward obliterates the bitrate for a YouTube video, 1080p. And of course, I'm not important enough, even though I am technically a YouTube Premium account. I'm not good enough to have 1080p enhanced. So the YouTube videos are looking like absolute doo-doo. Especially when I'm walking around, running around, whipping the camera around. It just turns into a pixel mess. I haven't done the math. There is a fan theory, whatever, that if I take my 1080p video and simply upscale it to 1440p, that YouTube will double the bitrate, and that's usually good enough for like high movement streams like that. But that's just hearsay, and I haven't done the math. Like, are we talking about, you hear 1080p to 1440p and they're like, oh, that's only, that's only like 400 extra pixels. It's like, no, that's 400 pixels of width. You have to calculate the area that you've added. And if that's more than double your bitrate, you still might be in a position where you're trying to push too many pixels for not enough bitrate, and I haven't done the math. I feel like it would be better 50%, well, 200%, right? Double the bitrate for not double the pixels should be better, but whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll mess with it sometime. Maybe I won't. So if you're watching on YouTube, my apologies. It's outside of my control for now. Maybe I'll get some DaVinci Resolve and learn how to just do a simple upscale and see if that helps. I don't know if it'll be for this video. More stuff to worry about. You can't just play, record, and upload. No. Okay. We're outside puzzle 8. We still need to do puzzle 7. We technically still need to do the 2 lost puzzles. We came here to 8 to do the green laser. Right? Yeah. The spark was over there. Okay. Whoops. One moment. If the whole computer crashes, it's because I'm switching my mouse to wireless mode. Get the cable out of the way. Ah, there we go. Time to kick some robot puzzle butt. Is the door over here? Yes. Think. Eye of the needle. We have a blue emitter right off the bat. We have a driller. We have a door with nothing in it but a driller wall. Over here, we have nothing in it except, oh, that is a driller wall. And a connector? Yes. We have a jammer. And a box. What sort of madness is this? There must be a fan launcher, because that's the only way in. We have a blue circle, which opens the door. Now, if this was Talos 1, there'd be a star or something on top of this. Another blue circle that has to go through driller wall. Hmm. Indeed. This does nothing for us. I'm gonna pixelate all the things. Tree! This could be... maybe I should not be playing this game tired. We has block. Oh, I understand the block. It will let us climb. Right? Over this fence, right here. I am thinking. There's the blue laser behind the fence. I don't think we can. Get this jammer out of the... I'm thinking this connector needs to go on the other side of this hole. So it can see the laser, and I think this jammer needs to keep this door open. That is my plan A. We shall execute plan A. I don't know what the block does for us. I found the problem. I forgot that this also needs opened. So, plan B. Box sits here, keeps the door open. Jammer jams that door. It's we're doing an item dance. We can just barely. Okay. Now you block, sit here. Nope. Boom. Ah, spark.
Did you see how 1K solved that one? No, sorry.
Oh, it was really clever.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Byron. Uh-oh. Interface content. Progenitor portrait series. Hi everyone, this is the latest in my portrait series. I have always had deep respect for the progenitor Alexandra Drenage. She didn't just create the founder and save humanity, she also tried to instill with us a sense of beauty and wonder. As usual, please keep in mind that we should focus on engagement with the work. Don't ask yourself whether it's good or bad, but how it makes you feel. What? Oh, the work, as in the art. I'm like, you better not be telling everyone to get back to work. Beautiful work! To me, it really captures her bravery. It's important to remember she was a real person. I bet that sets people off. Painting powerfully evokes her belief in a bright future. Really highlights her bravery in the face of death. We shouldn't forget other people contributed too. Painting makes me sad. I'm gonna be 50% controversial. We shouldn't forget other people contributed too. A whole series of portraits. Hope it's not just all portraits of the progenitor. And we don't have photos of some of them, so I'm not sure what I'll do in those cases. We'll see. On to puzzle number 8. Then lost puzzle 8. So this place was supposed to be full of deer. And I have not seen any besides the one on the hill that ran away. Seesaw. I happened to see a achievement that was about how you only pick up one connector or something like that for this particular puzzle. So I guess it is that balanced that you can just pick up one connector and win. But I'm not concerned about that. Maybe second playthrough. We have red laser. And we have blue laser. I'm pretty sure I understand where the achievement's coming from. Because technically you could pick up one connector here, link it up to every possible thing, set it down in the right spot, and then just use this to determine which laser is actually active. Oh. I see. I see now. Yep. I think. Is there a blue on the inside? I'm stepping through iterations in my head. I'm thinking how, assuming I can get on the inside. I don't know how to do that yet. But I'm pretty sure the driller has to be firing out from the inside to start with. Because as soon as I shut down the blue laser, I mean the red one, then the fence is gonna go up and I will only be able to control it from the inside. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still thinking of how can I control this by just picking it up once? I think I don't even need this. I think I can set this up so that it is connected to blue and red and this blue. And then I use the jammer No, because as soon as I pick up the jammer, it's going to shut off the gate. And you can't, like, yoink something through a gate before it closes. Which means this needs to be set down somewhere where it can always see the red. That doesn't sound right. So say I sat it here, or like here. So it's shooting to red all the time. So I can get inside and jammer from, or drill rather, from here to I don't remember how a connector interacts with multiples. So I'm just going to try it. It's probably not going to work how I would expect. Yeah. I thought it did that. If two colors are going into a connector, it just stops working completely. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did it wrong then. Reverse it. If the blue is always connected. Nope. No, that won't work either. Forget it. Where are you? There you are. Actually, that doesn't... Okay. Okay. Actually... I'm getting a brain fart. No. I need to see the blue emitter. Blue. Blue. There. I am not an achievement hunter. Usually after I've played through a game once. Ah. Of course, my chair is also causing problems. That is 8 out of 8. So now we can do the secret puzzles. Secrets. Secrets. Loop. Maybe loop was the one. You know what? I don't think you can see my achievements. The achievement is discover traceable, solve loop without doing multiple circles. I thought there was seesaw. Solve seesaw by picking up only one connector. I wonder if that means I can pick up one connector multiple times, or it's only touch one connector ever. All right, so there's an achievement for this one to not go around more than once, which I assume means I have to know what is going on first, and then I can do that, but no achievement hunting here. Okay, so the goal is to this. Double platform. A laser can go through a purple wall. Okay. Don't know why that surprises me. We have a driller wall there. We also have a driller wall there and there. That's a fan. I'm driller wall pushing something through. Do I need to get the box out? Am I pushing this through the maze? Let us attempt. Step 1. Gather the tools. All of them. Yoink. Bloop. Open the fence. Oop. Open the fence. Oop. Open the... Okay. Box. Platform. Yoink. Problem. The only thing I can think of, and I want to say it before I just do it, I'm going to put the connector on that, which I don't think I can do now that I think of it. No. I can't go through. Okay, this is done. This isn't going to do anything for us at all because the box came from here. Oh. One moment. I need to get this inside. Yes. Okay. Need the box back. Like that. Do this. You. Need to do this specifically. Okay. I think we kind of accidentally learned something. It stays locked onto the wall. It just gets blocked. Okay. So, my theory is that... Nope, can't do that. The fan will block. Alright. Oh, do I have to run for it? No, I just have to grab it from the I'm dumb. Boink. Spark! I haven't had Steam pop up achievements, and I have like 8 already, and I haven't seen a single one show up, so who knows if I got it or not. Did I? I did. Solve loop without doing multiple circles. I kind of just didn't even try. Whoops. I just predicted what would happen. I'm just that good at the puzzles. Next lost puzzle. This way. Maybe we'll see a deer? Hello? I listened to an audio recording that said you were stupid. Would you like to comment? Tricycle? A very small bicycle with 3 wheels. Perhaps intended for children or pets. It's pets. What is a child but a big pet? This puzzle is a far, far away. And I still see no deer. I see a rock. I hear the birds. I keep hearing forest noises. But when I turn to look, there's nothing there. Tank. We have already seen that. Aha. That was bird noises. I'm just gonna do a loopy-loop, see if there's anything Easter egg-ish around here. I wonder if it's possible to, like, walk off the edge. I'm still not brave enough to try. Invisible wall, rude. Okay. Splash, splash. Keeping connections. Easy if you just sign up for a profile on Facebook and sign your privacy away. Okay. So, we know that laser light goes through purple walls, but not force fields. That's a red circle. That's the red laser. We need to get this. And this. Through. And beyond. So the puzzle is called Keeping Connections. Which I assume means the right click. When you take a connector, you can connect it. When you right click, it's literally called Keep Connections. So now that is connected. Now need to do it to this. Pick it up. Nope. Wrong one. Pick it up. Select. Drop. I think I've just put this inside. We now have a this. And then we can do a this. And then we can do a this. Probably easier for us if we do that. I don't think we need this room anymore, right? We might. Oh, we can do this. Yeah. Ta-da! We've done our bonus sparks. Time to say hello to the Sphinx. Maybe? Sphinx in the tower, like last time? Do they sell the soundtrack? Because I think I would actually listen to it. Oh dear, where are you? I think we've smacked every pedestal here. Can I hurt my legs if I fall? Okay. The answer is no, and I just slid off the no rail. Oh, I bet they're scanning. That's the red light I saw earlier that made me think of those, like, pod things that move around and try to kill you in the first game. First splash. We didn't find the golden gate here, did we? I'm fairly certain that we're going to see 4 lights on the Golden Gate if we find a Golden Gate. Open! Warrant, warrant. Okay, these are not permanent assignments. Warrant, warrant. Oh, I did it! Sigil bridge. Oh, there's another sigil bridge. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's start with this one. No, let's start with yeah. Yeah. Sphinx, take me with you. Up we go into the Covenant Cruiser. Ah! Hello? You're not the
Halt,
Sphinx.
creature of clay. You have strayed from your garden and entered a domain that is beyond your ken. Turn back now, before you harm yourself and others.
No. We were invited here. I think that's a big honkin' assumption. Actually, didn't Prometheus basically call to us before she tied him up, or he said she chained him up? Are you like the Sphinx?
The Sphinx speaks in riddles and knows nothing but mysteries. She has questions, but no answers.
And you have answers. We were invited here.
Prometheus had no authority to summon you. He is rash and foolish and given to trickery. But his schemes lead only to ruin. Therefore heed my warning. The flame is not for you.
Okay. But you just name dropped something with a capital letter, so we're not just going to leave because you had a bad experience with the magic box. We need to know what's going on here for the safety of New Jerusalem. We need to know more about these technologies. We will consider your words. I'm gonna be snarky. We're not just going to leave.
You speak in jest, as Prometheus is wont to, and like him, you are a fool.
I'm sure that'll come back to bite me, but I can't. I will never treat someone seriously who is like, you need to leave, and gives no reason why. Which is basically every TV show villain.
Prometheus. They seem to be locked in some kind of conflict.
Might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
You know, just once, I would like somebody like Pandora to be like, you need to turn around because... and give a good explanation, but then we all know it would end up being like, oh, actually, you make a good point. We'll see you later. Oops, all our conflict went away. But, As storytellers, there's a reason why there's a website dedicated entirely to tropes, because it's always the same thing. It always ends the same way. Alright, we can go to the new area. Unless we want to find the gate. Should we follow the signs for the Golden Gate and verify our theory before we go to a new area where we're lost? Golden Gate this way. Yo. You have nothing to say. Fine. Golden Gate this way. Oh, is that it? Right up there? Oh, no, that's the Flame Tower. Gate. The Golden Gate in the trees. Aha! I already can tell. 4 lights. There are 4 lights. So this is like a whole area inside. So it's not like we'll open the gate on one map and be warped somewhere. We're gonna have to come back to every area and open the gate. We shall see. I haven't felt like we've hit. Was this always here? Just an eyeball platform? I haven't felt like we've hit a wall of puzzles yet. In the first one, we didn't reach the wall until we started solving all the golden stars. Maze Runner! Beep boop. Whole new area. East 3, Eastern Wetlands. Region of low hills interspersed with small bodies of water overshadowed by a gargantuan star-like construct. Off we go.
1K brought up an interesting question earlier.
I
Where did
did.
all the tech in the labs come from? So, I had a look at the serial numbers. And it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
Okay, I think that's more generally speaking, Byron, and not... It's a spiky dude. That is definitely that thing, that spiky ball thing that SG-1 brought back to the SGC, and it spiked the wall, and it almost killed everybody, and...
Look at the size of that structure.
How does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah. I know it looks like some type of concrete, but the molecular structure is completely different. Whatever it is, it's a lot stronger and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although, it does have some molecular weirdness going on, too. Too little variation in the grain.
Magic. Huh. I sense a difference in this Tetramino puzzle bridge thing. Namely, we're gonna have to go around. So is that... Hold on. Is that a star tower that we're gonna have to, like, aim a laser at? No. It's just a statue. Shall we do the normal thing and just look up the question marks? Let's start with this one. It is the top of the hour, so Twitch knows the drill. We're just gonna be walking. I won't start any puzzles until the ads are done, okay? Okay. But for YouTube, you can come along and watch me in pixelated glory. We are basically in the Shire. Wow. Well, that's somebody's face. Is this a puzzle or just...
Just when I thought we'd found all the weird stuff.
Ah, Trevor. It worked. I made a statue. Well, it half worked. The design wasn't bounced, so it fell over and broke. Very dramatic. But good news is that it all works in principle. Imagine what we could do using Miranda. I'm getting Mist vibes. They are using the art and modifying their own world while they're in it. This can never go well. Whoops, I took a picture of my desk instead of a picture of the text. You know what? It's almost easier. Hex to ASCII converter. It'll be easier to just type these numbers in this time. 456E 657 from Ene ENE to 267792 Garble. Imagine what we could do to 0697. That's not even... Never mind. I'm dumb. I was going to say, there can't be a 9 in Hex. What do you think Hex is, you idiot? That's also Garble. 726E 616C 2044 is Ernal. Actually, RNALD. Ernal D. 656C6967 687420. Delight. It's supposed to be eternal delight. 456E 657. Fragments. We can listen to Trevor now.
So, humanity is great.
Yay.
I really believe that. And that's why I'm here.
And
But I have
that's
to be
why
honest
you
with
destroyed the
individual
world.
people, not always my favorite. I'm not the smartest guy ever, and I know that. But there are some people, man, some people are just so dumb. I don't even know if they're actually conscious. Sometimes I think their whole lives might be like a dream. They're just stumbling around, no idea what's going on, mumbling some random nonsense. And the thing you have to understand about our time period is that a lot of these people wield enormous power. They run whole countries and corporations. Yeah, that's right. We've handed over our civilization to people I wouldn't trust to tie their own shoelaces.
I
And if
feel
they're
that.
dumb, then what are we? I don't honestly have an answer to that, so just please try to do better.
Well, you can be smart and unwise, and you can also be smart and no common sense. You can also just be smart and an idiot. A jerk. Smart is not exclusive to many things. This question mark just keeps getting bigger, and we haven't come across it yet. Well, aha. Secret puzzle? Secret puzzle. All right, next question. Okay, that's the big spiky structure. The next big question is over here. Looks like the lab.
Every site we've investigated has had one of these labs, but they seem primitive compared to some of the technology we're seeing above ground.
Are we even sure that the labs and the puzzles belong to the same people?
There seems to be a connection between the experimental setups in the labs and some of the puzzle technology.
Yes.
Correlation does not necessarily imply causation, though.
I have to
True.
bring
But
statistics
just
into
because
this.
we don't understand the connection, that doesn't mean it's not there. What we have here is two things that reflect each other. We just don't understand how that reflection works or what causes it.
Maybe Miranda can tell us.
There's something crawling around in there. There's literally something alive in there. Oh, it's primitive shapes? All I saw was something like scooting up and down the walls, and I'm like, that better not be like head crabs or those creature things from that Prey game. Is it just magnetic? The end. After a lifetime dedicated to the written word, I'm faced with a task I could never have expected. Writing an epitaph is not only for myself, but for my species. In the unlikely event that Alexandra Drennan is successful, and one day someone reads this, what meaningful insights can I share? Probably not much, especially if you're a politician. There is a hex code 696D6D6F 72746C697479. Double check. You think Windows would be able to give me like a screenshot tool that could then OCR the text out of it, but no. Immortality. No, not even any garble, just straight up the word immortality. Charon? Isn't he the dude that's supposed to guard death or something? Yeah, road, all things. I don't care. I am the last. No one had ever made him smile before. No one before had ever made him weep. Oh, the last human. Trial. Same problem with trial 108. Repeated all calculations. This is a big number. Might be easier to... Oh, well. 746... 86973206 D6 F 7 27 46 16C 26 D 7 5 7 3 7 4 20 70 75 4 7479. The mortal must put on immortality. You can kind of tell some of these things were repeating. So, not that I know what 6D is. Well, that's M. MM, that's the only two letters that repeat, right? So, in case you're curious about how hexadecimal to ASCII characters work, an ASCII character is like old-fashioned, old school. It's how you encoded the letter that you typed in from your keyboard, and then the computer would read the binary and show you a letter. Most of the time nowadays we use Unicode, so it's not quite the same, but you go old school enough, an ASCII character could be encoded into 2 hexadecimal numbers. So each 2 of these is gonna be a letter. That's probably TH, 74 is T, 68 is H. Let me double check that. Yes, 74 is T, 68 is H. So if you get good, you could just straight up read this, but ain't nobody got time for that. But this is gonna be a new puzzle, isn't it? Oh, it's stuck to the ceiling now. It's crazy the amount of computer science that has just, it's still there. Way deep down in the code. And it's just abstracted away by modern compilers. Hex to ASCII is still a thing. Probably always will until we completely change the kind of processors we make. I feel like we should grab this question mark and then loop back around. Was that a dragonfly? We didn't get any transport codes or anything out of that lab, did we? Oh, it's a star. What? I swear I saw something moving. Was it a graphical glitch? Was it a ghost? All right. What's your deal? A laser circle. Green, once again. Facing this question mark, which is probably a lost puzzle. Or not. How very odd. Does anybody see a connector on top of... Whoa. Okay, game, very funny. Let me out now. Mistakes were made. Hold X to reset. Great. Plot twist, we're still in a simulation. That's kind of dumb. Well, at least I kept my question mark. We're running. We gotta go read that pedestal before we forget it's there. Stay away from the circles. Boop! Let you live for fear.
The rotting remains of the old world should fill me with melancholy. Even here on this remote island, our ancestors could not escape their fate. And yet, I find there is something pathetic about these ruins that evokes anger and even contempt. I feel it is a mistake to accept this catastrophe with equanimity. What we see here should offend us.
What is
When
equanimity?
witnessing this triumph of entropy,
Horse?
we should aspire to a warrior spirit. Even a kind of hate of the past and its failures that will never allow such a thing to happen again.
Like equine? That's all I got. Okay, we had to make a slight detour to get around the rock wall, so what's this statue's business? Are you a maze? No. Huh. I mean, it's a map. Taking a reference photo in case I want to figure this out later. So we have to find the statue. Hidden puzzle, yes, yes indeed. Any more question marks? Just the one? Seems like the one. Probably a pedestal. But let's chat while you're here.
I can't stop thinking about Miranda. A new person not born in New Jerusalem? Can you imagine that? I wonder what it's like to be her.
Depends on who created her. Probably not that different. Lonely. Maybe she's more free than we are. Clearly, she's like building stuff out of thin air.
Free? In what way?
Unencumbered by society. Don't know if I can articulate it.
That's okay. Maybe I understand what you mean anyway.
What do you think of these labs?
They're very different from the rest of these structures in that they serve a clear purpose. Everything else is kind of surreal, but the labs are places where people lived and worked. I don't know what that means, but I think it means something.
What do you think the towers are for?
Maybe they're for powering up the megastructure? Or maybe they just open it, like keys.
Laser
Why?
keys.
No idea. But aren't they gorgeous? Just incredible feats of engineering?
Yes. They're big. What a waste of material. No. I have a feeling they're clearly not built.
I don't know who built this place, but whoever they were, they must have had a
Like
purpose.
by hand.
Making something so beautiful
By
feels like
robot
a
hand?
statement of intent.
There is, maybe it's too much mist, but I have a feeling these have been summoned into existence somehow. Great. You can read this if you want. We broke ground on the first of the permanent structures today, a large hall that will be converted into a performance and exhibition space. Although for now, we'll use it as a workshop. Message from Fragment 5358. 358. It's just 2 letters. SX. We finished setting up the external site at the lake. The area is so stunning, we forgot about the experiment for a while and went for a long walk. Sadly, we stumbled onto the carcass of a deer that had been torn apart by wolves. I ain't seen no wolves neither. Ecosystems engineer. Cutting down swaths of trees for building projects, thoughtlessly causing radical changes to large environments. Humans? No! I am talking about beavers. It's fascinating how so much of what we do is in common with animals. Yep. Humans are just destructive animals. That's it. I think we are good to start going down the puzzle list. Unless we want to find the hidden thingy. I kind of want to go on the treasure hunt. Yes? Where's the bald guy? It's that handprint, isn't it? X marks the spot! Oh! What is this? Is this the Golden Gate? Oh, what is that? I see a purple. Don't you? And there's no indicators over here on what it should be.
When we go to New Jerusalem, I'm going to have a cat. He's going to be black and white, and his name is going to be Bean. And I'm going to make sure that he never gets sick, and he never gets old, and he'll be my best friend forever.
I feel like some of those desires are not in the realm of possibility, but you can do you. Over here? Was it? Immediately get distracted by something else. Namely this. Is this the Golden Gate? Prometheus.
Let us consider the city.
Oh, this guy.
What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
So this guy is just wanting everybody to think that it's everything's a machine. Ow. Okay. I forgot. This guy is Machine Guy. What's his Stratton? As in Briggs and Stratton? That makes it easy to remember. Stratton is the Machine Guy. Okay, so... we haven't seen any, like, Prometheus fires. So it's like... just over the shoulder... is it just that? This platform? It's something over in this direction, though. Wait. Yeah, kind of. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious that isn't obvious. But I'm guessing it's this. Sneaking. Hmm. Sometimes the musical cue changes and it makes me think something has happened. We might be too close or we might not be close enough. Oh. Nope, the music changed. That is puzzle 1. Is it this tree? Shall we ponder the tree? Oh. We do not need to ponder a tree, but we found a laser light. Laser light beam. Okay. Aha! We found a switch! We have done the thing! Now the question is, I guess it's the blinking star. Okay. But at least we know now there's like a dotted laser light. There's a connector line in the sky above that building, so keep that in mind. We're gonna run all the way over here, grab the spark, and then go to puzzle 1. Oh, it's this eyeball statue thing again. Funny meeting you here, Sauron. That's puzzle 4. Are there any signs? No. It's just the all-seeing eye. Yeah, I know this is kind of running out of the way, but I kind of want to just grab this before something resets it. Oh!
The wheel turns, but without
Sphinx!
the road, it cannot move.
Unless you're going off-road. Where's puzzle 1? Over here. All right, and we're running back. Okay, yeah, there's no way to get to the spiky ball without the bridge. Maybe we can investigate where this leg touches the ground. What is that structure? Just this? Oh, is this a puzzle ground? Well, how convenient. Can we climb? Nope. I tried. No switch behind the number. All right, finally. Puzzle. Inversion. We have blue emitter, red emitter, blue circle, red circle. Oh, this thing. It changes the color. Yes, inverts. Red to blue, blue to red. What about green, huh? I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna have to do a crisscross trick, because that's always the case when it comes to just having two of these. Ah. See, we're gonna chain them together, see? Puzzle 1 is the training puzzle. Give me that spark! Spiky ball!
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. We thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
And then, not to belittle your experience, but you all locked yourselves up in New Jerusalem and stopped doing anything creative ever since. So the first puzzle had circles all over it. This one has X's. I wonder if that pattern continues. Energy maintenance. We have inverter, we have connector. Is that blue? Just in the sunlight makes it look weird? Yes. Yoink! Alright, what's the dealio? Now this has circles and X's. Somebody's giving tic-tac-toe. Hold on. What? We need to prime the system. So we need to open this from this side. But we also need to hold it open from inside. So we can yoink this. And do the thingy. Oh! Spark! Handprint. FOV distortion. Whoa. Cat sitting advice. So I'm cat sitting Yakut's cat Bruce. He keeps peeing on my charging pod. Clean it very thoroughly so not a single trace of smell remains. I know it's hard without the ability to smell, but we do have some cleaning agents that should do the trick. Oh, and make sure Bruce isn't distressed. No, Bruce is... Wow. Bruce is just, he loves peeing on electrics, chewing on cables, and just breaking stuff. And I warned you. Giving him to Neith. She's used to him. But he's so fussy and I love him. Who is it that said, aw, cats? This crazy guy with the cat picture. This looks strangely like a door. And I am wondering if it's just decorative. Onward! Puzzle number 3. This way. Hello, who are you? Oh, you... Talk? Hello? No talk? You're just... Okay, bye. It would be nice to get the spiky ball open, won't it? I don't know if we can manage that. Maybe in another... I don't want to do another hour, do I? There and back again! I told you we were in the Shire! Now this is 3 circles with a line through them. We are definitely... There's shapes here for sure. Okay. This is going to be interesting because we have a green and it has not taught us how to make a green. Well, we have an RGB converter. It's gonna be one of those keep the door open from the inside deals. Probably. Okay. I'll just move you over here. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna put this right here. Nope, can't do that. Got too smart. There. Now we can take this. Okay, now we... What's this in here? Red? Okay, we got this. You're okay. You're okay. Splitter! So we need to take a red and a blue. Feed it into this guy. Ooh, yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Nothing in here, right? Right. Take this. We could get stuck. So we need to do this again. Nope. All right, so we have red and blue. Oh, we don't even... We have a free connector. And to me, that screams... This is how we get green up into the sky. Bye! Goodbye, Spark. Okay. So you know how there's that dotted line across the sky. It's time to find where we can connect up to that thing. You can talk now, huh?
I've been meaning to talk to you. This, vision you had, the data stream overload. How did it feel?
It was unpleasant at first and then beautiful. Beautiful is a stretch, but I can see the meaning. Like at first, it felt like my eyeballs were getting ripped from their sockets, and then, hey, this is a pretty cool place you got here.
Don't you worry that maybe your first impression was correct? And after that, your mind was basically being hijacked?
Wasn't hijacked. I think I made contact with something. Oh, it was beautiful anyway. Felt more like my mind was being expanded. That's a stretch. Contact.
Just don't take this too lightly, okay? We're sturdier than our ancestors, but a mind is still a fragile thing.
Promise to be careful. But you
Everything
have
okay?
other things to say. Let's get them out of the way. Is Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also
Over the
think he's wrong
centuries.
about
How long have
everything
you
and
guys been
extremely
out
annoying.
here? Think he likes annoying you? I like that you can disagree and still be
The
friends.
founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity.
Because nobody
Even if
can
they
do this
disagree
in
with us.
2023.
We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
What do you make of the Sphinx?
Whatever that being is, it told us that we stand before the fire. That can only be a warning, and I think we should take it seriously. We don't want another New Alexandria.
Unless fire is good thing. What do you think of Pandora?
It's pretty clear to me that she doesn't want us to proceed with what we're doing. I find that deeply concerning. That said, there are clearly other forces at play here as well, so I'm trying my best to remain open to a more positive interpretation.
One of these beings called us here after all. Could be a test. Could be a test.
It could be. Or we've just stumbled into something that's none of our business. We'll find out, I guess.
So you got Prometheus, who's like, come on out and have a visit. And you got Pandora, who's like, absolutely not. And then you have the Sphinx, who's like, ask yourself, what is a visit? We were going to look for green dotted lines, or at least, aha, see? See? All right. Okay, so it's the little rock outcropping with the tree. If we can even see from level 3, the rock with the tree. Oh, duh, it's right there. Okay. We don't need that anymore. Even still, it's flashing blue. I wonder if that's significant. Or if that's just the outline. See how they're all flashing different colors and then that one's flashing blue? This bears some testing. Because I think these things just flash blue. Yeah, okay, so it's not. It's fine. Need to get my green back. Green. Whoops. Green. There we go. We still have just a stray connector here, which is really weird to me. What say you? Do we go to puzzle 4 or do we follow the green laser road? I made the decision. We're going to see what's at the end of this laser. And if it's anything like the last star, it ended and we had to use a reflector. Pew! Okay, this way. And we had a reflector in the puzzle to shine it into the star tower hand shield thing. Meow, green. Okay. There's the star all the way over here. Oh, that's the star we've done already. Slightly different eyeball tower. Well, there's a dude sitting at the bottom of that tower, and there's a church. Church first. It's a chessboard. Interesting. All right, what's at the bottom of this?
There's so
Beep
much
boop.
to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself. It seems impossible to ever really grasp, but then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
I guess if that's what you're built for, that's what you're suited to. Okay, so we had a green laser out that tower. Fox! That is a fox, right? Hello? Fox? Can I pet you? Come, you can't hide from me, I'm a robot! Okay, I'll stop panicking you. You don't know where the green laser is, do you? No? So there's a distinct possibility. Is this just a connector right here? Hidden. Only you don't say. Rude. There we go. Yay! Who's going to tell us what to do?
False idols are worshipped not because they are idols, but because they are false. True idols are rejected because the truth is feared.
And here I was thinking idol implied false just by default. Do we want to just do this while we're here? Hidden. Where are you? I hear the ticking time bomb of an... Wait. There you are. So lasers can go through purple. Looks like we need a double. 2 things on the pad so I can get the spark. kind of a laser beam is that? Okay. Okay. So that opens this for what? What purpose? Ah. I think this is the first step. Why? I don't know. But it is. Can I do this? uh. I don't know what I expected. Okay, it's because it's taking blue right from... I feel like the solution is kind of mind warping. I gotta level up. Actually... Do I have to bring... Okay. New idea. We're going with the collect all of my tools idea again. It's always collect your tools. Somehow I need to get that in here. Oh, I know. I don't know. Maybe. Nope, I don't. Maybe this is the last step. Because the goal is to eventually get that. Okay, yeah. Yep, this is the last step because clearly if I got that through this gate, then that's it. We wouldn't even have to worry about the other side. Okay. That is that. Now the question is, where do I put that in relation to this? Yeah, there thing I could do is try to get this out. Oh, I see. I see. I was mildly stupid. Now the question is, where do I need to put that splitter? Wrong. Needs to be here. Wrong. It needs to be both. Aha! I figured it out. Now I think I can yoink this. Yes. Because see, it needs to pull the light from the left to open the gate, to use the light from the right. Ta-ta-da! Give me that spark! New interface. Places of longing. Paris. Paris was an ancient city, sometimes called City of Light, one of the great capitals of the world. Spirit of Freedom was born here. Was it? Although it was suppressed by enemies and traitors, never entirely faded. I mean, I know they're the ones with the, you know, the French Revolution. All right, well, I am going to say, I'm going to stop here. Did you, what? There's no way. Stupid rabbit. That you ran up to me and pushed me. Where's the fox? I'd rather side with the fox. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by getting bit in the butt by a bunny. I'm gonna call the stream there. Yeah, it was you, you jerk. I'm gonna call the stream there because I feel like if I were to go another hour, I would not get through the 6 puzzles and then get into the tower. I feel like we would just get to the tower after an hour, and I would not be happy because I don't want to go longer than 3 hours. So I'm just gonna stop now while we're ahead. We have stuff to look forward to. I'll play again tomorrow, probably, definitely, for sure as I have ever been about streaming, because this game rocks. Yeah, so we have 4 puzzles, the 2 lost puzzles, and then whatever's inside there, and then it's going to kick off a whole thing because this is the last in this section. Yeah, we're just going to stop here. Okay. Okay. Because I am still really tired. And I still have some things to do before going to bed. Granted, they are game-related things, but, yeah. Even games every now and then have, like, a housekeeping thing. So, before it gets too late, I'm just gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Because, I get rambly when I'm tired, so I'm just gonna stop it. Cut. We're done. Okay? Okay. I'll see you later. All right? Bye-bye.